Welcome, friends. I'm Andy, the storyteller. Today I have another fun adventure to share from Farmer Brown's Dinosaur Farm. So grab your favorite stuffy and find a nice quiet spot. We're about to take a trip to Farmer Brown's Dinosaur Farm. It was a warm, sunny day on Farmer Brown's Dinosaur Farm. The birds were singing, the dinosaurs were roaring, and Farmer Brown's truck putted up the hill. Farmer Brown always used his old red truck every day to feed the dinosaurs. His dog Rover was always in the passenger seat. Sometimes, Rover would sneak into the back of the truck and eat some of the dinosaurs' food. One day, Ranger the Velociraptor saw Rover snatching some of the food and had an idea. Later, Ranger found a hole in the fence and snuck out. One of Ranger's favorite things to do was hunt, so this was good practice for him. He slowly stalked the truck until Farmer Brown stopped at the Triceratops pen. Then, Ranger leapt into the air and landed in the bed of the truck on top of the food. There was a loud screech, and then a pop. Farmer Brown looked around to see the Velociraptor standing on top of the food in the bed of the truck. "Well, this is something else," said Farmer Brown. "How'd you get out?" Ranger looked down at his feet as if he knew he was in big trouble. Farmer Brown got down and looked under the truck to inspect the damage. "Well, Ranger, looks like you broke the chassis in half." Sure enough, the back half of Farmer Brown's truck was lying on the ground. It was broken in half. That night, Farmer Brown thought about what to do. He'd repaired his old truck for a long time, but now it was broken in two pieces. There was only one thing that he had left to do. He needed to go to town and buy a new truck for the farm. The next day, Farmer Brown went shopping for a new truck. The car dealership had big trucks, but the tires were too tall. Farmer Brown would need a ladder to get in. Next, he saw some very nice trucks, but they were too fancy for the farm. He saw big trucks, little trucks, trucks that went fast, but none of them seemed right for the dinosaurs on the farm. Finally, on the way out, he saw one truck in the back of the lot. It was a nice dark green. It looked like the same color of some of his dinosaurs. Farmer Brown asked to take it on a test drive. The car salesman rode with him and told him all about the truck. They drove out of the dealership, out of town, and out to the farm. The salesman wasn't sure what was going on. Farmer Brown explained that he needed to perform two special tests before he could buy the truck. Backing the truck up to the raptor pen, Farmer Brown and the salesman got out. Mrs. Brown came around walking Ranger on a leash. It looked like she was taking a dog for a walk. Ranger jumped up onto the bed of the truck just like he did with the old one. It seemed to hold up. He asked Mrs. Brown if she liked the truck, and she did. The car salesman seemed happy. He thought they were close to a deal. "Nope," said Farmer Brown. "We got one more important test." With that, Farmer Brown whistled and opened the door. From out of nowhere, Rover the dog jumped into the passenger seat, looking ready to go. "I'll take it," said Farmer Brown. He handed the car salesman the biggest wad of cash he had ever seen. Now, Farmer Brown and Rover roar up the big hill in his brand new truck. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story. Here are some dinosaur facts. Today, we drink the same water as the dinosaurs did. Water on Earth has been around for billions of years. The water molecules have been evaporating, condensing into clouds, and then raining since the beginning of time. This is the water cycle. That means that when you take a bath tonight, you'll be washing yourself in the same water that the dinosaurs swam in. But don't worry, the water is clean. Make sure you ask your parents to follow Farmer Brown's Dinosaur Farm so you can hear more stories from the farm. We'd love to know what you think about our show. Follow us on Facebook and let us know. Just search for Farmer Brown's Dinosaur Farm. If you would like to send us a letter, email us at farmerbrowndinos@gmail.com. This show was brought to you by The Secure Dad. Parents can learn more ways to live safer, happier lives at thesecuredad.com.